And hello to Arnold. We're here today to have a little discussion about something very exciting. Arnold, just in case people don't already know who you are, can you let them know?
Yeah, so I'm the director of Impact Teaching, and we're all about kind of helping people teach abroad. And yeah, super excited about it.
Fantastic. So, last week we talked about an amazing long-term program in Beijing in China. This week we're talking about something slightly different. What are we going to discuss today?
Yeah, so today we're talking about the summer programs, and two in particular. So we've got summer in Italy and the summer in Romania. So both, I think, sound really amazing. Yeah, and excited for both programs.
Fantastic. So I think right off the bat, let's talk about who this could be for, who's kind of eligible for a summer in Europe.
Yeah, so it's different because we work with two different camps, so the eligibility requirements are slightly different. For the one in Italy, it's essential that you're a native English speaker, basically from the UK, the US, Australia, New Zealand, Canada, or Ireland. So that is essential for Italy. For Romania, it is more flexible. They're open to any fluent English speakers from any nationality. For example, last year I went to Nottingham University and I met an amazing guy from China who is totally fluent in English and he went to this camp in Romania. So in Romania it's more flexible.
Fantastic. And he's got some brilliant pictures that we've been using on social media and whatnot. It looked like lots of fun for Billy in Romania.
Yeah.
Great. So tell me a little bit more about when, how long, is it a few months? Is it a week? What's the kind of duration of it?
Yeah, exactly. So for both of these, they're basically obviously in the summer months. So let's see. Italy. Italy is a 2 week camp. So you can do this camp two sessions. Basically, one of them starts the 26th of June till the 11th of July. And
Mhm.
then there's another session which is the 10th of July till the 25th of July. So yeah, quickly back to back. Romania, it's kind of stretched over a longer period. So there's 3 sessions. One is from the 19th of June till the 25th of July. One is from the 25th of July till the 30th of August, and then there's one session from the 1st of August till the 1st of September. So kind of exactly the month of August, I guess. So yeah, so some different durations. One thing that's quite interesting about these camps is that they both told me kind of this really similar things, although they're in different countries. What they both kind of said, to somewhat to my surprise, was that actually they don't want people working multiple sessions because I've asked, let's say someone wants to do a month in Italy instead of two weeks, and basically they're not necessarily keen on that, just because, as we'll talk about, I'm sure it is tons of fun, but it's also like really intense back to back work. So yeah, they're looking for people to do one session.
Great. No, that's an important thing to mention. I think it's, natural to want to say, oh, I'll fill my whole summer, but it is hard work. But tell me about that work. Is it, traditionally impact teaching places teachers in classrooms? This is slightly different, I think.
Exactly, it is a bit different. I think I'll start maybe on the Romania one because it's such an interesting contrast. Because in Romania, what it is that it's an actual Romanian school that comes with their older kids and their teacher for 1 week to this camp. So you might be working for 5 weeks, but you would be then over the course of that period working with kind of five different groups of students. So they come with their own class to this camp, but the camp director has been very specific with me to say like is nothing like school. It shouldn't feel anything like school because basically what it is that in the morning you kind of take the kids away to the forest or something like 10 of them play a bit of a game, an English game. In the afternoon you might be playing some football or another sport with them, or you might go on a massive hike. They sort of near the mountains. And then in the evening, you do talent show or performance kind of related activities. So as much as in the Romanian case, it is a school class. In Italy, it's not. But the whole idea of it is that's nothing like school, just being outdoors with friends and new, interesting, fascinating foreign teachers and just have a lot of fun.
Yeah, so will there be, I guess there'll be people from across the world, right? Working in these camps.
Yeah, I think, and that's one of the really exciting things because we've launched this for Italy. We launched it about a month ago, and we've got a couple of people already signed up. And one of the first signups was someone from Australia because we did a Zoom meeting with Australian universities last year, and she stayed in touch. And yeah, it's really exciting that someone who is looking to teach and travel, of course, like to comes to Europe for this, and we'll be joining the camp in Italy. And I think that's one of the things that's really exciting about this is that as a participant, of course, you're going to sort of sample the local culture, meet the local kids and the local staff, but certainly you will also be working with, really interesting kind of colleagues, from different places. And yeah, so in Italy we have someone from Australia. Last year in Romania we also had someone from Australia actually. So yeah, a mix of people. Obviously we're based in the UK, so we'll have a lot of people from the UK and I'm sure the US as well. So a mix.
Great. And you mentioned there about free time and travel and opportunities, stuff like that. Tell me more about that.
Yeah, 100%. So I think the Italy one, it's gonna be so exciting, but it's also gonna be so quick. Obviously, you do it for 2 weeks, and I'm sure, like especially if you come from Australia or anywhere, if you're in Italy anyway, you will definitely travel and make the most of that. So I think in Italy, it's probably going to be a case where you have 2 weeks of camp, meet lots of people, maybe travel a bit with some of the colleagues. But yeah, spend some time traveling in Italy, no doubt. And in Romania, it's similar. It's a 5 week camp. In Romania, because it's a bit longer, they also have something where every Sunday it's a day off. And then you can choose. The camp organizes a really cool kind of bus. Basically, they take everyone on a bus to a part of Romania on a trip to explore the country. You can either say, look, I'll do that. It sounds great. Or you can say, look, it's been a long week and I'm going to take this day off. I'm just going to stay locally and do my own thing. But yeah, certainly uh, in Romania during the camp, you have this chance to explore. And I'm sure also afterwards because it's 5 weeks.
Fantastic. It sounds brilliant. Sounds really good. So we've discussed eligibility, dates, and a little bit about what people watching this video could be doing at camp. Is there anything else you want to mention that's particularly important before we wrap up?
Yeah, I think I'm thinking about Laura here, Laura Alexander, our friend and sort of alumni from the program. I think Laura's a good example that I met her at a university when she was a student. She did our China program as a kind of a test case of kind of going abroad and having this first experience. She loved it, and then she went on to teach longer term in Poland and even pursue sort of a teaching career. So I think this is a really good kind of thing to do for the short term to test things out to see how you go, and it could lead to many more things. It was similar for myself. Like I did a summer camp in the U.S. and similarly I went on to other things like teaching abroad and working abroad. So I'd say that, and also I think it's something that looking back on my own summer, I remember it so well, like working the summer camp because even 2 weeks will probably feel like 6 weeks at a summer camp like this because you meet so many people, you have such memorable experiences, and I'm sure there's plenty of summers I don't necessarily remember too much about. So I think it's really making the most of your time and doing something incredible, really. So it's really exciting.
Sounds great, Arnold. Yeah, no, thank you for sharing that today. I'm sure people have really enjoyed hearing about it. And if you are interested in learning more or signing up, we'll put links to the summer camp page and then Romania and Italy so you can have a look at everything. So, yeah, really appreciate you guys watching. Thank you, Arnold, for sharing that stuff. And we'll leave it there. Yeah.
Definitely. Thank you, Josh. See you all soon.
See you soon. Bye bye.
Bye.